If you feel like your days are lost in a fog of overthinking, then this video is for you. We're going to explore why this happens and how to break free. Stay until the very end for one simple action that can shatter the analysis paralysis loop and instantly double your forward momentum. But before we dive in, if you're serious about building an action-focused mindset, tap subscribe for weekly practical tips on beating procrastination and creating unstoppable habits. Plus, don't miss the free 60-second action plan at the end that you can use immediately. Progress rarely stops all at once. It doesn't announce its departure. It just slows down first, quietly, almost unnoticeably. Does that sound familiar? At first, things feel completely normal. You're busy, you're engaged, you're thinking, strategizing, planning. You tell yourself you're just trying to improve and get it right. But over time, the feeling changes. The energy shifts. You begin to feel stuck, weighed down by the sheer volume of your own thoughts. You're not completely stopped, but you're definitely not moving forward either. You're caught in the gap between intention and action, and often there's a quiet, invisible habit behind it all, one that feels incredibly productive, but in reality, it's the very thing holding you back. That habit is constant preparation without execution. It looks responsible. You gather information, you research, you refine your ideas, you want to do things properly, you want to be ready, but preparation can become a loop. You prepare, then prepare more, then refine again. And before you realize it, you've spent more time preparing than doing. This habit feels safe, like a fortress we build around our goals. It's a comfortable loop of planning and research. Why? Because preparation carries no risk of failure. There's no chance of judgment, no real exposure to the world outside our own minds. But this fortress of safety also creates no movement. It's a beautiful, well-decorated cage. Real progress requires action. Not perfect, flawless action. Just the simple, messy, forward-moving kind. When preparation replaces action, progress quietly disappears. Another dangerous effect of this invisible habit is how it reshapes your perception. You begin to believe you're making progress. Because you're busy. Because you're learning. Because you're thinking. But thinking is not the same as moving. Planning is not the same as doing. We all feel it. That slow, creeping sense that our potential is just out of reach. And over time, this creates a gap. A chasm between what you know you're capable of and what you actually do. That gap becomes frustrating. Some research suggests we can spend up to 40% of our productive time planning tasks we never actually start. Because the intention is there. The desire is real. But the result is not. This is where many people lose momentum. They get stuck in the preparation phase. Think about it. For a work project, it's endless research, tweaking the plan, but never sending the first email. For fitness, it's buying the gear, watching tutorials, but never doing the first workout. For learning a skill, it's getting the books, signing up for the course, but never practicing for just 5 minutes. Which one of these feels most familiar to you? The shift, the breakthrough, begins with something deceptively simple. It's the moment you recognize when preparation has gone far enough. At some point, more thinking doesn't improve the outcome. It only delays it. This is the core of how to stop overthinking and finally take action. Taking that first step feels uncomfortable, even risky, because it introduces uncertainty. The plan is safe, the real world is not. But that discomfort is the feeling of progress, because action creates feedback. And that feedback creates clarity. Clarity creates true direction. Without action, that powerful cycle never begins. Quick reset. If you're still watching, it's likely because you're ready to break this cycle. You're tired of the planning loop. Good. Let's build a bridge from intention to action right now. Here is a 60-second plan you can use immediately. 1. Identify the absolute smallest first step. Not the whole project, just the first physical action. 2. Give it a time limit, just 5 minutes. The goal isn't to finish, it's to start. 3. Remove one distraction, close the tabs, put your phone in another room, just for those 5 minutes. This tiny container makes action feel possible. Remember, even imperfect action is infinitely more valuable than perfect preparation, because it moves you forward. This is how we dismantle invisible habits. They don't block progress directly with a giant wall. They replace it with something that feels productive, like organizing, researching, or planning. And once you see that pattern in your own life, you can begin to question it. Ask yourself this: do I truly need more information, or do I just need to start? That single question holds the power to change your entire direction. This episode is part of the Invisible Habits series, where we explore the quiet patterns that shape our lives without us even noticing. These are the productivity tips that go beyond simple hacks. If this resonated with you, subscribing is the easiest way to continue this journey with us. And in the comments, I'd love to know, have you ever found yourself preparing more than acting? You are not alone. Ready to move now? To make it real, comment "start" and tell me the first tiny action you'll take today after watching this. Hit like to help this video reach more people stuck in prep mode, and subscribe for the full Invisible Habit series. Don't let the momentum fade. Watch Stop Preparing, Start Doing next. It's the 3-step method to break this loop for good. The link is waiting for you in the description and on the end screen.